So first, the biggest question for most every team in the major leagues right now is, are we a contender or pretender? The trade deadline is 6 days away. And think about this. A good 2/3 of the league thinks it's in contention, while only 40% of the league gets into the playoff tournament. That means some of these teams are going to be wrong. They're going to be going in the wrong direction. So to help us make the call as to who should be pushing, who should be selling, we call upon the advanced yet simple exercise of run differential theater. Yes, the strings just add to the majesty of looking at runs scored and runs allowed. I just want to start by saying, run differential gives you the basic production of a club. It takes out some of the luck, some of the random sequencing. And before you say it's nonsense, because I know a lot of analysts say that, just realize it is a better indicator of future production than the win-loss record. So, for the purposes of this exercise, suspend what you know about a club and step back with a fresh pair of eyes, okay? So, what does run differential tell us about the AL East? First of all, the Rays, even though they're in second place, they're elite. The whole division is on the plus side. That's very rare. This is an outstanding division. To me, the Yankees stand out. +9. That's a middling contender. That's not impressive. Aaron Judge is hurt. He's the most impactful offensive player in the game. But +9? That's discouraging. All right, to the Central. The Twins have emerged. Minnesota, +42. The rest in the negative. We keep waiting for Cleveland to lock in, but they're just not that good. The Twins staff, by the way, the pitching staff, that's for real. They've given up the second fewest runs in baseball, so they're +42 now. To the West, the Rangers are elite. Look at the +149. Big time. Astros, game behind. They're right there, but only +57, but they're good. But the Mariners, who've also been kind of laying low all year, very disappointing, they're actually not that bad. Angels, not far behind, but +19? It's kind of like the Yankees, not very promising. All right, we'll get back to that. To the National League. Here's where malaise has struck, right? That's our theme for the year. Mets, Padres, Cardinals, all with a losing first half. Are there promising signs, or is it time to cash in? So here now. The NL East. Braves are elite, right? The +142. That's a big-time number. Marlins, Phillies, Mets, +8. -25 for the Marlins. Not that good. Mets, -11. The Mets with that payroll, the number one payroll, that's alarming. 6 under 500. So it's no fluke. -11. The Mets last year were +166. -11, not encouraging. That's not the same team. To the Central. The Reds have emerged. The Brewers are pushing back, but look at this, -6, -3. What's with that? Now, the Reds are still adding blue-chip rookies seemingly every week, but it is what it is. They've been outscored. Who stands out? The Cubs. Again, look, they're 6 back in the division, 5 back in the wild card, but they've had a positive run differential all year. It's now +45. So the Cubs, of course, have Marcus Stroman and Cody Bellinger. Very marketable. They've been seen as sellers. They're 2 games under 500. We know that. But Kyle Hendricks is having a good year. It's the last year of his contract. Dansby Swanson came back from the IL yesterday. They've won 4 straight. I think the league has seen the Cubs as a seller. Run differential has said that all year. This is kind of a good team. Cubs are an interesting spot. All right, and finally, the NL West. Dodgers, you can see, elite. +104. They're not what they were last year. We know that. But that's a good run differential. Giants and Diamondbacks have regressed. Their overall production is reflected here. What about the Padres? For all their struggles, they have the 3rd best run differential in the National League. They're 6 out of the final wild card spot, but they're probably not politically in a position to sell anyway. But it shows what most of the league has thought all year. Shouldn't these guys be better? Run differential says yes. +52. Those guys should be better.